Had like 15 of them. So, of course, when I get to the register, it was like $15, $16 somewhere in there. And when I got ready to swipe my card, or when I put my card in there, they had whatever system they had would tell how much money you had on your card. Account balance $10. Made Men. And then the other show was called Pose. And in both shows, there was a businessman who was sleeping around on their spouse. And when someone had asked, why are they with them or whatever, their response in both shows, that was crazy. Both of them said,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Y'all already know what this is because you clicked on it. But if you don't know and you're new, I'm Trey.
And I'm Q.
And this is the How Do You Love Me show. Today, we got a good one for y'all. It's a treat. It's a real good one, but I'm not even going to spoil it. Obviously, you clicked on it. You read the title. But let's go ahead and jump right into it, Q. Let's get into this intro. That was the Holy Spirit telling me, no, you better ask, how full is your cup? Q, how full is your cup?
I ain't been thinking about this.
I knew it.
I mean, I'm kind of full, so I'd probably say I'm on 95. No complaints here. 95, y'all. Oh, I wish I had gunshots. That was just one, but y'all, that was a 95 from Q. Now, if you know anything, y'all know that was a. You know what it is.
That's rare.
I'm on summer break.
That's rare.
And as soon as school starts, which is coming up.
Well, we appreciate this 95. However we got it. So yeah, for me personally, I'm right around there, 94.6.
How did I beat you?
I don't know.
What's pulling you down this week?
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I have to think about it.
You don't even know. See, those are when it's the worst.
Yeah.
You don't know what's draining you. You don't know what's causing the problem. You just stressed just thinking about all kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of different stuff. Either way.
Oh, you know what? It was probably that ironing board.
Oh, where it jacked up. I had to go buy another one. $50 ironing board.
Yeah. And he had to go to what, 2-3 stores? 2.
It's all good. That might be it. That might be it for the day.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm still good. I mean, we can't act like 94.7 is bad.
You didn't say 94.7. You said 94. And we trying to pull it up now that I pulled out what it is.
Y'all who are listening, because y'all heard it clear through the mic. If I said a 94 point something.
No, because you have to round it. 94.7 goes to 95, which that's where I am. You can't be where I am.
Go and laugh at Q for not listening fully to Trey. Wasn't listening to your boy. Anyway.
Whatever.
Y'all heard it. Let's go ahead and get into this intro so we can get into the show. All right. Q. What are we starting with today?
Today we're going to start with, well, this isn't a question from the inner circle. It's something I saw on Facebook and I thought it was kind of funny and I wanted to bring it to the podcast to talk about. It says, hey ladies, has anyone else discovered a bad habit that they never knew they had until they got married? Mine is that I don't like to share. I got married in January and all my life I thought I was pretty fair and reasonable, but whenever my husband touches my stuff, I go in a frenzy. He's always using my body wash, lotion, body oils, facial products, and he eats up all my favorite snacks. I even get annoyed when he uses my phone charger. My mother says it's not a big deal. What's mine is his and vice versa. But why use mine if you have your own? What's a bad habit you never realized you had until you got married? All right. Now that made me laugh and I took a screenshot of that because in a way that's kind of mean. I don't go into a frenzy, but I do kind of, and actually it's kind of you too now that I'm thinking about it. Because you be like, all right, let me get back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get back to me. Because sometimes I just be like, why you want to use mine? And your response is, why can't I?
Yeah. I mean, listen, look, first of all, he probably doing it because he like, look, ultimately in the end, you ain't going to use it all.
No, that's
You're
not
going to
true.
get another product and it's going to sit up there.
No, that's what you think.
No, that's what we know.
No.
We know y'all are going to have a boatload of products and I'm trying this today. I'm going to try this tomorrow.
Don't do that.
And then next week, I already got 3 lined up in the cart
Don't do
to
that.
try 3 months from now. So either way, like, yeah, we want to try and use up some of that stuff.
No, you know what it is.
And for me personally, I don't know. I'm like, shoot, she experimenting and maybe it's working. Let me try it.
No, that's really what it is because men, now the stuff she named off, body wash, lotion, body oils, facial products, y'all use the same stuff all the time. You don't ever switch it out. You was using Noxema when I met you at your mama house and you brought that mess over here. And as soon as I went to Ulta and found something new, you was like, I want to try that.
No, as soon as you went to Ulta and you asked me, do I want it? Then I said, yeah, give it to me. Here's the thing. The only reason Noxema is mess is because she says it didn't work for her.
It does not. I feel like it leaves my face like clogged. Like, am I supposed to wash my face after I wash my face?
Look, here's the thing.
That's why I don't understand.
I don't know. All I know is nothing wrong with Noxema. Now, have we moved on to a higher echelon of facial cleanser? Yes. But look, man, it did me well.
But it don't even stop there. Like, here's the thing. Like, even in, let's at the Scott's house, Q has her own restroom. Trey has his own restroom. But initially, we used to share restroom. Well, shower, I will say. Shower. So all of my shower products was scattered around the tub because, you know, I got lots of products. I even got them on the shower rack. Look, I be trying out a lot of stuff like you said, all right? Because when we first moved over here.
I mean, they know I ain't lying.
Yeah, when we first moved over here, I had just chopped all my hair off. And so I wanted to get my little curl pattern out right. So I went out and bought a whole bunch of stuff. And it was all in that restroom. Well, when I decided to move to my own restroom, I left the majority of that stuff in there. Slowly but surely, Trey started, hey, man, you got any more of that?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, look, it's got to get used.
Yeah.
And I have curly hair as well. So, yeah. Let me see what it do for mine.
We never get to see it underneath that hat.
Well, you know, that's exclusive. Might catch that on
I get to see
Patreon or something. I don't know.
Oh, Patreon.
Later on, something. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways, I do feel like this is me in some ways. Because there are just some things I just don't want to share. And I feel like that's more like a woman thing. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just a personality thing. Because I know my mom was the same way. She would be like, that's my stuff. Stay out of my room. And maybe.
And that's probably why it's like that.
That's probably, you know, hey.
Subconsciously, you said, ooh, she won't ever let me use her stuff. When I get older, I'm going to have my own stuff.
And that's probably true. And it's not, look, I don't mind sharing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because honestly, it ain't like I can't go buy more.
Hello.
But it's just, I know the value that I take in it. And I don't know if he maybe values it the same. Because if you just testing it out and you like,
well, and
because that's how you feel about most stuff. You like, it was all right.
Well, for me personally too, I mean, I don't know, because a lot of the stuff that I'm using from it, I mean, I can't see a change in one day.
Exactly.
Like
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
people,
saying.
a lot of people be capping. Okay, you
No,
can't
they
try
don't.
a product one. Oh, my face is. Oh my God! Look at it. I mean, it don't happen like that. This
He's
is
trying to be funny because that is me.
10 days. Okay, review. Now something has changed. No, you can't see nothing in one day. Now, do you want me to fake it?
One time.
Oh yes, look at that. That's crazy.
I remember when I had bought you some. What was that? The body scrub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
I still use that.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, you know what's crazy, y'all? You'll find certain uses for certain things that you don't even know. So yeah, she bought me some of the body scrub. Now, do I use it on my whole body? No, which is why it's lasted forever. That, and when I use products, I don't slather a whole bunch of the product on. Like, I mean, when I used to have waves like on my head, literally a little canister of grease would last me a year and a half.
He still got some of the grease.
I actually do.
You got some blue magic in here
Hey,
in one of these tubs.
You never know, okay? You might go back to the 360 waves. You never know. So, but yeah, any kind of product, I use a little bit of it. So with the body scrub, I actually use that under my armpits, because sometimes, I know y'all know what I'm talking about, when you wash under your armpits with this regular soap and the towel, you get out and you still feel like you don't see deodorant, but it still have that feeling of deodorant under your arm
residue.
But with that body scrub, I don't know what it does.
It scrubs.
Well, yeah.
It exfoliates.
And it really gets off whatever thin layer, whatever it is of deodorant off. So yes, that's the one thing I use that body scrub for.
Mm-hmm. And I love that.
Yeah.
So anyways, did you think about what habit you realized that you probably had?
It's probably like, I did all that talking. It's probably literally a bit of the same.
I think
for that same reason you said. Listen,
have y'all ever seen that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick get a piece of candy?
That's hilarious.
And Patrick eats his up and he has all the chocolate around his mouth. I'm Patrick.
Yes.
Because then I look to Trey, who still has his candy bar.
Yeah.
And I start begging. Now that is where you can find a very angry Trey.
Not even angry, but it's just like, I want to enjoy mine like you enjoyed yours.
I want to enjoy it too.
Exactly. Now you enjoy yours and mine. How's that cool? But I mean, obviously it's not a real anger, but it do be like, dang. You know what I mean? I know y'all know what I mean.
Of course.
But yeah, so that's about it. I mean, that's real. But really though, I mean, for her to type that long, it really gets under her skin. The lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's tough. I mean, maybe if she's noticed a particular thing that, like the things that he's actually using of hers, because sometimes she could be exexaggerating.
No,
maybe it ain't everything.
Like,
but
here's the thing:
what I'm saying is, she can get double. She can just go ahead and pick up 2. I know that boy is gonna try and grab my lotion. Let me get 2 and put his on his side.
Right.
And then boom. Now you ain't gotta get mad. But I mean, technically, just like her mom said, it really ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not. But it's just
sharing is caring.
It's just being a little thing.
And y'all are 100% together. Look.
I mean, the only thing she left out of there is how long she was married, because
she probably just got married.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Cause
I'm a newlywed, y'all, and this is getting under my skin.
Yeah, she said we got married in January.
Oh, and she got married during the pandemic.
Yeah,
golly,
so
that's tough.
Couldn't just get up and go when you wanted to. You had to wait. All right, so we about to move on to our topic for today. Today we found, Trey actually found it. I'm not going to take credit for that. He found an article that came from this website called Inspired Bride, and it was talking about.
You going to tell him why I found that? Like what the actual topic was?
I'm about to get
my bad. Let me let you do you.
Where the shots at? One more.
Oh, you just killing me.
All right, so it talks about the benefits of being married. Now, is this where you want me to talk about why? Because I always do try to give y'all a why, because sometimes it just be like random stuff. But I want to know I want y'all to know where I got it from. Yeah. So I was thinking about this show, 2 shows that I used to watch. And the first one was Married Men, right? Made Men. And then the other show was called Pose. And in both shows, there was a businessman who was sleeping around on their spouse. And when someone had asked why they didn't, leave their spouse or, why are they with them or whatever, their response in both shows, I was crazy. Both of them said, because they essentially said it's basically tied to my position. You don't get this high in this company, in this type of company, in this kind of field without being married. It's the full package. So having a wife, maybe some kids, a house, a nice car, suits, the wife helps tie in that whole package. Yep. And if you don't have that, then you just don't, you're not marketing it as well.
Yeah.
So it just made me think about how us being married, we like to say hashtag married. Marriage is
better.
Well, how I forget. Hashtag marriage is better. And
MIB.
Yeah, hashtag marriage is better because it just is. I feel like it is. There are so many more benefits when you get married. I remember we got married and we decided to get car insurance. Like we had to merge them or whatever.
Lord.
Put your hand out. We decided to get car insurance, and when we put them together joint, and when they found out we were married, we got a discount.
Yep.
And the same thing happens when you get health insurance.
Yep.
You get a discount. A little bit. It may not be that big of a discount, but it's a discount. And then the way that you're seen in the eyes of other people, the moment you tell them, I'm married, your value goes up.
This is true.
Because I remember when I got this job as a teacher, I feel like they didn't really know. Ain't that crazy? Let's pause for a second. When you hire somebody, you don't really know them. You just kind of go off what you know in the interview. But because of COVID last year, I didn't really get to talk to a lot of my coworkers outside of my immediate team. And I remember there was a point maybe around April or May where I finally started to mingle with some other people and stuff. And I just happened to be talking and I was like, yeah, Trey, blah, 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 my husband. And they were like, you married?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I've been married for 7 years. 7 years?
Yeah.
And after that, I started getting more conversation.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
She's an actual woman.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy. And it's probably because, I've already said this before, I look so young. But anyways, your value goes up the moment you get married. And if you don't know that, we're here to tell y'all that here today. So, like I was trying to say, Trey found an article and it talked about the benefits of being married. Now, this is from a woman to another bride perspective. So this is a woman telling a bride, these are the benefits of getting married. So, number one, you'll have a live-in spider killer.
A live-in spider killer.
Did she lie?
I see no lies.
Yeah. How many times have I called you?
How many times?
I know I've called him at least probably about 5 times for something. Walking around here that name ain't Sheba.
Yeah. Trey, it's a spider on the wall.
I was trying to let him live because years ago, Trey told me those spiders are here to eat all the little bugs you can't stand. And I said, well, I can't stand it.
And that's, hey, that's that little balance there. If you can't stand the thing that's killing the stuff you can't stand, I guess you got to kill it. But don't be upset when the other stuff that you can't stand is around. Now, here's the thing. It's not a big deal. You kill those. It ain't like they eating up, a gazillion things. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I see no lies on that one.
All right. Number 2, someone will always be around to reach the top shelves in the kitchen for those yummy menus.
I think that's true. But around here, we do also have the little step stool.
When was the last time I actually stepped on that?
I don't know. I've never seen you step on it.
Because what do I do when I need to get something?
It's hilarious to me, huh?
What do I do when I need to get something?
Well, I'm just saying. Climb on the counter.
Yes, I do. I was taught as a young child, if you want it and mama's not here, you better not put your feet in my dining room chair.
Listen, I was a master counter climber as well growing up. I was.
Yeah, I put my knee on there. I ain't put nobody's feet on. on the counter.
That's
straight
wild.
knee. All right.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right. Number 3, you'll live longer. Studies have shown married couples live longer. And I feel like that's because the wife is dragging the husband to the doctor every year.
Well, I mean, you got that, but then you also, I mean, listen, if you have a good marriage, a good strong marriage, and y'all are laughing and enjoying life, that's what happens. You can enjoy it for longer.
Mm-hmm, that's true. But we also taking y'all to the doctor. Number 4, you'll always get a Valentine's Day present and an anniversary present if you want one.
Yeah, that's true.
The more that I talk to people, the more I realize everybody's different. Some people want extravagant gifts. Some people want Walmart gifts. Some people want no gift.
Mm-hmm.
And it just depends. You got to communicate. I remember, what was it, last year? I don't think I got anything or was it this year? Sometimes I don't get it because it just don't be like that.
Like, well, she ain't said nothing that she wanted. I don't know what she want.
Nothing.
Because a lot of times, your boy is a great listener. So I can hear something in January and be like, oh, yeah, she getting that for Christmas or whatever the case may be. But, sometimes you don't hear nothing.
Because he did this year. So, didn't I get the Nintendo Switch?
Yeah. But, you hear that? I think I want a Nintendo Switch. And I'm like, in my head, and this is from years of experience, if I hear it multiple times, sometimes I just ask, like, are you sure that's what you want? Mm-hmm. Now, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I hear it a couple times, I'm like, okay, she actually really want that. So then, do what you got to do.
All right. Number 5, your husband is like a built-in toe warmer waiting on the other side of the bed.
That's hilarious.
Hey, y'all, Trey is a heater. Okay? Heater.
Listen, man, I'm hot. What you expect?
But that's the thing. But you actually cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Which doesn't make any sense to me.
It's because I'm cool. See, I'm so cool that I'm blowing off all the heat to keep me cool. So I'm that cool that it's just
y'all hear this
that much heat that's coming off.
This is crazy.
But I'm cool. I don't know.
Boy.
Oh, real quick. I forgot to say this at the beginning. Y'all, I'm going to zoom in on Q real quick on this part. If y'all look at her ears and look at her neck, her clavicle area. I just want you to know, you see these stones? Do y'all see those stones? Those are not the stones that are going around right now these days, okay? Those are literally jewelry. All right?
$1 jewelry.
Yeah, we don't play with the stones. I just wanted to let y'all, just in case y'all was wondering or was going to comment about it.
I doubt it.
Listen, I just had to let them know. We don't play with the stones.
I doubt it.
But
he had to pause the episode.
They do look good. Number 6. It says, you will always have someone to share your deepest secrets with. That's true. And that's a good one that comes with being married. You have someone that you can confide in, that you trust, that will keep the secret or ride with you or follow that goal, that dream with you, for a husband or the wife. That's a good one that you can hold on to for sure. Because y'all know these days, there ain't a lot of real ones out there. So, yeah.
All right, number 7.
Oh, she had nothing.
You'll have a dishes doing partner and a dance partner.
Well, rare on the dishes.
Rare on the dances.
Yes. In this home. But we don't have a lot of dishes. And I don't do a lot of dancing.
Yeah, the few times we've gone out somewhere to dance, I wish I would catch Trey dance with somebody else.
We didn't come out to dance. I didn't anyway.
I mean, the only dance I'm going to do is the ones with instructions.
Yeah. Yeah. Left foot. Hop. Jump.
You cha-cha with your right.
All of that.
You cha-cha with your left. You turn to the right and move to the left. Back it up. Just got shot down.
I'll just play it. Nah, that's real. That's her for real. Number 8. Mm-hmm. There's always someone to wake up if you have a creepy dream.
Man. I be having plenty of dreams. I wouldn't say creepy. They just be weird.
Yeah.
Like real weird. And I had to wake up and tell Trey. Like this morning, we're going to pause this episode.
I was just about to say.
We're going to pause this episode real quick just to let y'all in on what my dream was. All right. All right. I've been doing a lot of back to school shopping and getting my classroom ready, right? So I've been having to go buy like stuff you just didn't know you need for your classroom.
Speak on it.
So I had a dream that I was at Dollar Tree and I had found these baskets I wanted from my book bins, you know, to put my little books on my bookshelf. And I had like 15 of them. So, you know, of course, when I get to the register, it was like $15, $16, somewhere in there. And when I got ready to swipe my card, or when I put my card in there, they had whatever system they had would tell how much money you had on your card. And it was like account balance $10. And I was like, they just gonna put me out like that? And so I just pulled that card. I was like, no worries. I have another card. And I put it in, but then I woke up. But I was like,
that's hilarious.
The nerve of Dollar Tree.
First of all, whatever store that I go to and they show my balance, 59,600. You didn't hear nothing. Okay? Don't look at
where the shots at?
Exactly. No, but seriously, that would be wild. HIPAA, what are y'all doing at this establishment that y'all showing people's balances? No, but when she told me that this morning, I was laughing.
Yeah, because then he was like, well, just so you know,
yeah, I mean, like,
have
you're
$10
good.
in the account.
Yeah, you're good. Matter of fact, we got unexpected check that just came. So
I was so scared. I was like, that must have been God telling me you need to slow down.
I mean, if that's how you want to take it, that's kind of, I don't know. That's
It just started raining out of nowhere.
Oh, is it raining? Yeah, I can't hear it.
I can hear it. All right, my bad,
y'all. That means we're gonna sleep good tonight. We better get this thing. How long we been doing this? Not long enough. Let's keep it rolling. But it's gonna be some.
Yeah, I definitely wake Trey up from my dreams and just let him know. But like when we first got married and stuff, I would wake him up and be like, "Did you know you was doing such and so with so and so?"
Oh man, she ain't lying, y'all.
Let me pause real quick. Another little thing. Oh, I don't know what be going on in my sleep, but apparently I'm a totally different person. The other night. All right, let me back up a little bit. Trey had this, what do you call it when you get a deal with somebody on Instagram and you do something with them?
A brand deal?
He had a brand deal with the pillow company, right? Mm-hmm. And this pillow.
Oh, great pillow. I love it.
It was a great pillow until the other night because he wanted to switch to, okay, so this pillow is kind of firm and it's kind of thick.
Yeah.
It's kind of taller. And he was like, where's one of them other pillows? Mm-hmm. Because I need something a little flatter. And so I was like, just go get one off the couch and put it on. Look, y'all, don't judge. I washed the pillows. Anyways, I was like, go get one off the couch. I sleep on those all the time and they're all right. They don't hurt your neck or nothing. So he went and got it, put it in the pillowcase. And we was watching All American and the lights was off. And so, of course, I started struggling. So
fading in and out.
Yeah, I started fading in and out. Trey got up and went somewhere. I think he went to take Sheba outside and let her go do her thing. And somehow or another, when I woke up at 4 in the morning, because I wake up in the morning to go to the restroom every night. When I woke up at 4 in the morning, I had his pillow and he had my good pillow. And I didn't understand what had happened. What had happened, Trey? Because I know when I went to bed, I had my nice pillow that I had bought from Kohl's. and you had the couch pillow. But when I woke up, I had the couch pillow and you had my Cole's pillow.
Look, let me tell y'all what happened, okay? I stole it, obviously. I was like, give me this pillow. You ain't using it. No, seriously, y'all, this girl, I'm sitting there. What did I do? Oh, I had made some cookies. And since when I came back from getting my cookies, she literally was not only all on my side, but she was on my pillow as well. The pillow that I got off the couch. I was like, well, I ain't gonna wake her up just a second. I'll just lay on the end of this bed and eat these cookies. And then when I'm done, I'll get up, go take Sheba out for the last time, and then lock her up, and then literally come back and wake her up. I'm watching the Tiger Woods, his new docuseries or whatever. So anyways, I'm done with the cookies. I come back and I'm like, Kiana, move over. You're taking up my space.
Yeah.
And so she gets up, all discombobulated, right? And then
voice probably all deep.
Yeah, but then she sits up, and I guess it's like she gathers herself, and then she turns around and is like, what happened with the pillow? And I was like, it's right here. Then she said, she was like, you don't want it? I was like, nah. I was like, I'm good, but she's like, you can have mine. She literally says, you can have mine. She's looking me in the eyes, not like a drowsy, like.
But you know I talk in my sleep.
She was awake. She said, you can have mine.
Talk in my sleep.
So then I was like, okay, cool. I switch with her. So she takes the little couch pillow that's inside of the pillow cover, and then I take her pillow. Then she's like, flip it over. Flip the pillow over. So I'm like, oh, cool. She already helping me out. She noticed she done slobbered all over this thing while she was asleep. It's wet, so flip it over, and I can sleep well.
No comments.
So that's what I did. I don't even know why she told me that. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Now that I know what I know, so yeah, I flip it over. I have a great night's sleep. Next thing I know, she comes in while I'm working, talking about some. How
you get my
yeah?
pillow?
How did you get my pillow last night? And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
So
this is what
I was upset. I woke up. I was like, this N-word done finesse me out of my pillow. The nerve.
Listen, I didn't finesse nobody out of nothing. She willingly gave it to me, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Anyways, I don't know what be going on in my sleep, but gotta watch
me
it.
Either.
See, and that's another thing. I probably can never be doing any dirt. Cause I'm gonna tell on myself.
Hilarious.
Gonna tell on myself.
And that's the other thing, right? So with Kiana, one thing that, and this maybe is with other people as well, like, I don't know, I can watch whatever, and then when I go to sleep, I'm thinking about certain things that I want to come, things that I'm working on, things that this is what I think about before I actually fall off to sleep. Kiana, like sometimes whatever she's watching, then that just bleeds over. So what she was talking about earlier with I woke up and you was with such and such in my sleep. Well, she was watching Bad Girls Club.
I don't watch
or
Bad
whatever
Girls.
it was.
It was
one
of them reality shows.
One of them shows where they doing that all day, every day, right? Or there was a period of time where her multiple times, babe, I broke out of prison.
In my dreams, because I was watching Prison Break. That was my favorite show at the time.
So sometimes it can be that. So a lot of times when you think about it, why am I having these dreams? Maybe think back to what you're watching and what's going inside of your brain and stuff like that. It's possible that it's that.
It's so true. All right, number 9. You'll have someone to support you in all things. Ain't that right, Trey?
Yeah.
Because when I be playing softball and stuff, guess who be out there telling me what to do? I said, stop hitting that ball. Or what you say? You swinging too fast. Or am I slow? What you be saying?
For the most part, you're too early.
I'm too
on the
early.
swing.
There we go.
She has a hard time waiting on the ball
Doesn't
to
that
get
just
there.
explain me?
So, but yeah, I mean, you want to see your people succeed. You want to see them have fun and enjoy the game. So you give them a little, hint.
But it works in all ways. I mean, you support me,
sure.
I support you.
And it should be like that. I mean, obviously, we're on the same team. If you're in a relationship and it doesn't seem like you're in the same team,
you talk to the coach.
Yeah, somebody. And you know who the coach is.
Hey, your coach.
G-O-D.
All right, number 10. Having someone there to bring you soup when you're sick. Oh, boy, if that ain't the truth. This whole thing is true. And maybe it's because it's true because I'm a woman and I feel like I would write this.
Yeah.
But I remember when I be sick, this last time in particular when I was sick, I was in Baltimore, Maryland. About to get on a plane and I felt myself getting like congested and just terrible. I called Trey up on the phone. It was like 11 o'clock and I was like, hey,
It was late.
Can you please go get me some Mucinex such and so because I feel like trash. Oh, and pick up some cough drops too.
Oh yeah, I do. Remember that.
All right, thank you. Yeah, but in times before, Trey has gone and got us. Well, we actually don't ever get sick together.
No,
that's weird. Times before, Trey has made me some of those. What was it called from Starbucks? The medicine ball.
The medicine ball. Yeah.
We go get cough drops for one another.
Yeah, you have somebody there.
Mostly me.
Yeah, for the most part. Because I don't really get sick like that.
Yeah. On top of being sick, though, you also help. You remember that time I had scraped my knee?
Yes.
And we had got that liquid Band-Aid.
Ooh, man, I wish I had the video on for that, y'all. Liquid Band-Aid is no joke in an open cut wound, okay?
Man. Because we got the spray.
Tear your butt up.
Trey was like, why is you yelling?
No. I knew why she was yelling. I was trying to do it as fast and seamless as possible. If she would have just stopped moving, it would have been like one good swipe. But,
Yeah. I feel like I got shot in my knee. And it ain't healed right since.
I mean, listen, it'd be like that.
Yeah. But thank God he can do it because I wouldn't have been able to do it. It would have just been bleeding everywhere.
Open wound. Ugh.
All right, go to the next one.
Next one, starting a family with a man or woman you adore.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to start a family or be with somebody have a family with somebody that you actually want to be with.
Of course. So you want to see those qualities in your child.
Yeah.
Like, I love the way that my spouse takes care of bills, me, the house. And I cannot wait to see those things coming out in my child.
Yeah, that would be amazing. It really would. Number 12, having a husband is like having a handyman on call 24 hours a day.
Well, some women might disagree, but I agree.
For the most part.
We don't have a lot of things around here to fix, but Trey be doing some stuff. Like, he wash my car every weekend.
Got some tools, little stuff,
Yeah, we be putting together chairs and stuff. One of the chairs Trey sitting in, we had to get new covers for it.
Oh, yeah. New couch covers. Chair covers.
Chair covers. And Trey went in there and and put the new cover on there. Yup. That's what I'm talking about.
Well,
All right, number 13, gaining a whole extra family that you'll love and who will love you.
This is true.
Yeah. I gained one.
Yeah. We did. It's, unfortunately, a lot of people can't say that sometimes. But if you come in with the right spirit and attitude and stuff, and open mind,
and
you can gain an extra family.
Sometimes you got to realize if they don't like you, it probably ain't even you.
That's facts.
It ain't you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It was something before you even got here.
For real.
But yeah, you'll gain extra people And you'll be like, man, I would have never met these people had I not met you.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 14. Knowing that someone always has your back.
Yeah, kind of leans into a previous one.
Yeah, supporting.
Yeah, but it's good to know that you have somebody like that can really, literally hold you down when stuff goes down.
Yep. All right, number 17. I'm skipping. I probably should have called it the right number. Anyways, next one. It's nice having someone who knows you as well as you know yourself. And that goes back to that one episode where I was telling y'all, home is where your husband is, because Trey be knowing my routine. He know what I do when I get up in the morning. I got to have my coffee. You know what happens at 9 o'clock. He knows what I want to eat for the most part. You know what I like, don't like. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Me knowing.
That's, it's important too.
All right. Next one, 18.
Next one. 2 heads are better than one, especially when you're coming up with excuses for staying home from work or getting out of a prior obligation, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That is so true, because sometimes, you be wanting to just, not today. And then that other person coming in like, nah, you got to do it. You got to do it because.
No, you got to do it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I don't want to go.
Yeah. I was trying to be, but yes, that's true.
I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But sometimes what happens is, or it used to happen, Trey would have a lot of coworkers where he works, and they would have like birthday gatherings and stuff after work. And he'd be like, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, we going to be there, me and my wife. Then Trey get home, or he called me on the phone and find out I got to work overnight.
Yep.
And so then that became the reason why he wasn't going or we weren't going. And so, yeah, sometimes I have the excuse.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then sometimes I could be the excuse. Well, my husband, he at home today and I want to be at home with him. And that just be good enough. Or my husband's sick and I want to be at home with him.
They'd be like, that's cap. Your husband don't ever get sick.
They don't know that. They don't know that, especially with COVID now. I mean, I would never do that unless it was like for real. But
yeah.
I mean,
that's hilarious.
It'd be like that. I know some folks who that my mama's sick, y'all. I gotta help her. Like, all right.
Yeah, right.
You got a lot of me. You don't report to me.
I know, right? And that's the thing. Just be for real, man. Let us know.
All right, we're going to skip to the next one. Next one says, someone is always there to share laughs with. Ain't that the truth? We done been to plenty of comedy shows.
I mean, listen.
And we be cracking up at ourselves.
Why? Because we know what we know what each other like. And sometimes it just be funny, man. Life is funny when you look for the funny.
Like last night when I was on your side of the bed, Trey can't stand it when I'm on his side of the bed. Because I put his side of the bed feels better.
No, it don't.
It feels so much better. And so if he gets up, I crawls over to his side.
She even did it unconsciously last night. And that's why. No, was that last night? Night before. Night before.
Be asleep.
Yeah. Did it unconsciously in her sleep when I was up.
But we just be in there chuckling. Boy, I bet you if our mama had told us to go to bed, we'd be in trouble.
Y'all remember that. Me and my cousin Deontay, we used to do that all the time. We spend the night over each other's house. All right, y'all, go to bed. Why is it that stuff gets so much funnier?
Funny.
Why does it get so much funnier when it's time to go to bed? Yeah, just giggling and cackling over anything.
I know.
And then you trying to hold it in.
And it's even more funny. Yeah.
And then you get super loud. Then they got to come back in there.
I told you to be quiet. Then my mom come in there with the belt. And I said, trick Youll behind the bed.
Oh, that's hilarious.
With the belt over her shoulder.
That's hilarious. It's just like, why?
Times.
Why does that happen?
I don't know. It's
That's
that really
funny.
good laughs. All right, next one. Looking forward to your husband or wife walking in at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you enjoy when I come in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know she's going to have a story today.
I always have a story.
No,
even right now during summer break when I come, babe, I went to Walmart and.
Hey, but it's that's always good in that when you can get a nice good old story, because everyone knows I love a good story. It sounded sarcastic, but I do.
You do
in real life.
All right, next one says you'll have someone to try new recipes on and someone to tell you how your butt looks in those jeans.
In those jeans.
Yeah. All right, next one. You get to grow old together and still do fun stuff.
Yeah, that's facts.
Ain't that the truth? I'm looking forward to all of the vacations we'll get to take.
Listen, man, it's crazy when you think about like what's to come.
Yeah.
And then you're doing it with somebody that you've been with, like, it's just a different feeling, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, because one of these days I want to rent one of them RVs.
Yeah.
And we just road tripping for about, I don't know, 5 days or something. Cross country.
And y'all will see it. Y'all see it. Just have to head over to Trey and Q on the YouTubes, and you'll see it all vlogged up and all that stuff. And we'll be having a good old time out on that road, rolling in an RV. Mm-hmm. I would prefer to fly, but you know, whatever it is that you'd like.
See, and I want to stop. I like riding because then you get to stop and get out and explore.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, but when you on that plane, I don't know, it's something about that plane that just. I guess if where your destination is like 10 times more fun, then yes, get on the plane. But if not, I feel like you should just enjoy the ride there.
Yeah,
because it's that much better.
Technically, I could do either one. I don't know. It's something about that plane. Mm-hmm. I love it.
All right. Well, so that was the end of that article.
Yeah, that was the end?
Yeah, that was the
end. All right, y'all. We look, we're done with that. And you know what's crazy? I thought about what we were going to be talking about today, and then how you might have those, you know, maybe not necessarily pessimistic, but the people who are saying, listen, man, it ain't all joy, it ain't all fun and games.
Yeah,
there's the pros, but what about the cons? Well, we'll probably do another episode debunking the cons too, because listen, man, you can find the joy in marriage if you're looking for it.
If you're looking for it.
You know, it's a lot of things that you can look for. And so there are some cons, but it ain't many. And I'm telling you, they can be debunked. So we'll go over that. With that being said, thank y'all so much for making it to the end of this show. If you're listening, we appreciate you for hanging in all the way to this point right now. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review wherever it is that you're listening. We'd also love to hear from you. What topics do you want to hear or hear us discuss or get some advice? All you have to do is send us an email at HDYLoveMe@gmail.com, or you can just DM us on Instagram at HDYLM_podcast. If that's too much, literally, you can leave us a voicemail at 682-231-0848. And if you want to see what's going on, also, you can go over to the website at HDYLM.com. Remember, it's always grand gratitude over here. That's high thinking, strong faith, simple living, smart work. That being said, peace.
Bye.